Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to the Bobbie Files show. Today my special correspondents, J.P.E and Brian Ellington, will update us on the current market conditions. Jay.
Hello and welcome to This Month in Real Estate. I'm J.P.E. Our top story, a welcome jump in existing home sales. Let's take a look at the numbers. According to the National Association of Realtors, existing home sales rose 7.6% to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 4.1 million. That's up from 3.8 million from the previous month. The jump in home sales could be a sign of heightened seller motivation as the summer selling season comes to a close and we move into the typically slower fall and winter months. For buyers willing to brave the cold, this can present a real opportunity to take advantage of historically low interest rates and home prices and also face less competition for the best homes. If you've been rethinking your living situation, Brian Ellington explains in this month's News You Can Use segment why it's never been a better time to make the jump from renter to homeowner. Brian?
Thanks, Jay. When it comes to the decision between buying or renting, some renters think they simply can't afford a mortgage. The reality is, if you're renting, you are paying a mortgage. It just happens to be your landlord's and not yours. Based on a recent study, here are 5 other secrets of home ownership that your landlord doesn't want you to know. First, a rent payment typically rises each year by about 3%. But when you buy a home with a fixed rate mortgage, you lock in a monthly payment that doesn't change for the life of the loan. Now, you could argue that principal and interest alone don't take into account the other costs associated with home ownership, like maintenance and taxes. Except that right now, with historically low interest rates, even with those costs factored in, buying could still represent a lower monthly payment depending upon the price of your home. Another benefit to buying is building wealth through equity and appreciation. Think of equity as a virtual savings account. Every month you pay your mortgage, and a portion of that mortgage goes into that account. Now think of appreciation as the interest your home earns over time. Looking at the average priced home with historical appreciation rates can show you just how dramatically your house value can go up over time. Another benefit most people don't realize is that interest on a home loan is tax deductible. And one last thing, a home that's yours means you won't need to ask your landlord's permission to paint, renovate, and make it a home of your own. Back to you, Jay.
Thanks, Brian. Well, that's it for This Month in Real Estate. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jay and Brian. Well, that's it for this edition of the Bobbie Files show. Please be sure to join me for next month's special edition of This Month in Real Estate. In the meantime, you can visit my website at berkeleymass.com. As indicated below. Thank you again.